No matter what you plan on importing, the basic steps to clearing U.S. customs tend to stay the same. Today, we'll review the 4 key stages you'll need to prep for: paperwork, payment, inspections, and release. Let's get started. Stage 1, paperwork. Each document serves a specific purpose, from detailing the transaction to providing shipment content information. These are used for assessing duties, collecting statistics, and ensuring compliance with regulations. Standard forms that are used by carriers and customs officials alike include the commercial invoice, packing list, bill of lading, customs bond, and arrival notice. Forms specific to customs and border protection requirements are CBP Form 3461 to request entry/immediate delivery, and CBP Form 7501, which is an entry summary of your goods. If your merchandise happens to be traveling by ship, you'll also need to complete importer security filing 24 hours before cargo departs from its point of origin. Submission accuracy and timeliness are vital so you can avoid delays and/or fines. On to stage 2, payment. This next step involves assessing and paying duties and taxes. CBP evaluates the dutiable status of your merchandise based on the entry documentation. They'll factor in value, quantity, and composition of goods, as well as the country of origin and any applicable free trade agreements. Duty payments must be made in U.S. currency using checks, money orders, or even credit cards at some ports. Aside from duties, importers must also pay a merchandise processing fee equal to 0.3464% of the commercial invoice value and a harbor maintenance fee equal to 0.125% of shipment value when commercial imports are unloaded at ocean ports. Just like document submissions, being on time with payments is the best way to avoid paying more than necessary. Let's keep going. Stage 3, inspections. CBP officials inspect cargo shipments to verify their compliance with legal standards, both in general and those applying to specific types of goods. Inspections can vary from a basic check to an intensive examination and focus on everything from declared value to product labeling requirements. While intensive inspections are less common, depending on product and origin, they are crucial for maintaining security and complying with the regulations set by various U.S. agencies. Understanding the inspection process and what may trigger a deeper examination gives importers a final checklist to review before shipping. It's the importer's responsibility to stay informed about any additional requirements or changes in regulations that may impact the process. Finally, there's stage 4, release. After cargo is officially released by CBP, it's allowed to enter the U.S. domestic distribution market, provided all duties are paid and regulations are met, of course. Shipments can be released to the importer, a customs broker, or another authorized agent. With that final stage completed, your goods are now officially through the customs clearance process. They're now free to travel to distribution centers or even directly to clients. But what happens if something goes wrong? What's the worst-case scenario? Above and beyond major fines and penalties that cancel out profit, having your imports declared unsellable or completely denied entry is possibly the worst of what could happen. Under those circumstances, you've generally got 2 options: re-export the goods back to their country of origin, or have the goods destroyed and disposed of right here in the U.S. Neither option is cheap, although with re-export, there is a slight chance of being able to sell products elsewhere. So how do you protect yourself from the worst-case scenario? Hire a customs broker. The U.S. doesn't require you to use a broker, and there are plenty of importers that DIY the process for small or personal items. However, importing as a business is on a different level and tends to carry a higher financial risk. Brokers are experts in import regulations and can handle documentation, duty payments, compliance checks, and more. With their guidance, you're greatly reducing the risk of errors, delays, fines, and worse. It's what we do here at USA Customs Clearance, and we've been doing it for years. Reach out to us today and ensure your goods clear customs hassle-free.